I'm early, so don't worry. Don't rush. Make sure you've got everything you need for this evening. Just unwrapping my homemade scrying mirror. If I can get it to sit, that would be good. Doesn't want to sit. Sit. Never worked with children, animals, crystals and mirrors. Just doesn't want to sit there. That's really mad. Right in between the two. Who have we got here this evening? Who do we have? Is that secure? That's secure. No, it's not secure. Yeah, a little move, haven't you? Who have we got this evening? Who's here? Hi, Amanda, Mandy. Who else have we got? Right, let's use that instead. Let's move that to the front. Who else is here? Ready for mirror magic. Who's here so far? Put it out that way. That's better. That works better. Cool. Hi, Tracy. I've really been looking forward to this, actually. I'm talking in quite hushed tones because I'm trying to set the mood. Hi, Joanna. I've got 3 mirrors set up. I've got a big long mirror there. I've got my little mirror for my dressing table. I've got my scrying mirror, and I've got another mirror there. There's a mirror there. There's mirrors everywhere. So when you're doing this, I'm just going to talk a little bit until time. Hi, Charlotte. Yay! Bright blessings. So when you're doing this mirror magic, you want the room as dark as possible. This is about as dark as I can go in this room and for you to still be able to see me. So it's actually still quite light in here. Well, it doesn't look like it on the camera. So have the room as dark as you can possibly have it and still obviously see in the mirrors, yeah? So I'm just readjusting this. It's been a bit of a moo. That's better. So I do have some crystals here tonight. My little crystal friends are with us. I've got all manner of crystals. I've got a optical calcite there. That's for clear vision. So that's why that one's on the altar this evening. Aquamarine, lemon chrysoprase, amethyst, nummite, one of my very favorite crystals. Blue halite, tiny little crystal. Iolite, the vision stone. I've got my piece of black moonstone with the hagstone on the top. That's my Hecate talisman, for want of a better word. I've got a cerussite there, excellent for contacting ancestors, especially alien ancestors. I've got my carnelian, which is for grounding. Angel wing calcite, which is quite amazing. And dumortierite, that's that one. And then there's this, you can't really see it. This huge piece here is a big bit of fluorite, which is excellent for keeping away negativity. I've also gridded around me with bronzite, which is excellent for protection if you're working in a circle or meditating. Bronzite is really good for protection. Not that, you know, not that we need to protect ourselves from, you know, naughty things. It's more, you know, because we will be opening a circle this evening to do this work. So when you open a circle, you know, that is a portal, so things can come in. So that's why I've gridded around here with bronzite. Oh, alien ancestors, Cerusite. Cerusite. It's a very heavy crystal. This is tiny, yeah. It's not a big crystal at all, but it's really, really heavy. It's kind of gemmy, translucenty. It's got kind of like a yellow tinge to it. It's quite an amazing crystal. And it's actually one of the crystals of the new consciousness as well. So it works, it's a very high vibration stone, yeah. Hi Trisha, yay! Good to see you, Trisha. Okay, where are we? Okay, it's 2 minutes past 8. So I'm just going to run through what we're going to do. So we're going to ground with the drum. And that'll energize us as well. What I'm then going to do, gosh, it's very smoky in here. If I start coughing, it's because I've been burning incense in here for about 2 hours. What I'm going to do then is use tuning forks to change your brainwave patterns. Ha-ha. It's very cool. So I'm going to take you to alpha state, theta, and then delta brainwave state. Yeah, so that gets you in that perfect meditation brainwave state. Yeah. Then we're going to light any candles that you need to light when we've done that. So you want a candle in front of your mirror. So I've got a candle in front of my little mirror and then 2 candles in front of the bigger mirrors as well. And the idea is, when you're doing this work, I don't know if any of you have ever done candle gazing in a yoga practice or anything like that. It's very similar to that. So it's like you have to let your eyes relax. It's like those weird pictures that were going around in the 80s where you had to let your eyes relax and you'd see the hidden picture. It's a bit like that. So you're letting your eyes relax. And as you do that, the mirror will kind of fog up. Yeah. So as I always say, be very clear what it is that you want to know. So if you have a question that you need an answer to, or it could be anything. It could be anything that you want to know. Yeah. I have to go and get one. I don't know what that is that you're going to go get, Amanda, but I will wait for you. So you want to say yes, you want your candle, one candle in front of your scrying mirror. Like I say, I've got 2 other mirrors here, 3 including this little one. So I've got candles in front of those as well. And have the room as dark as you can have it. Yeah, and still see what's going on. So we're not going to use any words this evening. The only words we're going to use is when we cast a circle cast, circle conjure. Yeah. But just have it very clear in your mind what it is that you want to know, because that's what scrying's all about. You want answers to something. Yeah. Aha, Cerusite. Yes. Yeah, definitely. They are amazing. And there's another one, Prehnite, Prehnite is another one for contacting your ancient alien ancestors. I don't know if, Mandy, I don't know if you watch Ancient Aliens. Oh, so cool. We love it. Ian's not here tonight. He's at his spiritualist church. So you're stuck with me tonight. Okay. So I don't know how long we're going to be here using the mirrors. I don't know how long. It could be 5 minutes, might be half an hour. It all depends what happens when you are mirror gazing. Yeah. So you can't odds that. Yeah. What I will say is when the visions begin to clear, snuff your candles and just sit and take a few deep breaths. And then once we've grounded and closed the circle, then journal in your book of shadows. Yeah. Write it down like crazy. Yeah. What you saw and what your answers to your questions were. Okay. Right. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to ground and energize. So you can close the eyes if you want to. If you have a drum and you want to join in, feel free. While we're doing this, while we're grounding, you can visualize the color red at the base of the spine if you want to. You can also visualize roots. So the roots go down from the base of the spine, through the feet, down into the earth. So, like roots of a tree, yeah? Breathing. Breathe. So you're feeling the lower half of your body coming heavy. You have to excuse all the ambient noise in the background. We've got the windows open because it's been really hot today. It's been like a midsummer day today. It's amazing. So because I've got the windows open, it's always away, isn't it? People outside are making a lot of noise. Breathe. Taking a few breaths here. So when we ground, you might find your body begins to sway or move in circles. That's fine. Just let it do that. Because your body acts like a pendulum. It's quite amazing. You can actually ask it questions like a pendulum. And it will give you answers. Okay, so we're going to cast our circle. Using the words circle cast, circle conjure. So as we say the words, I want you to imagine that circle of light is moving around in a clockwise direction. Circle cast, circle conjure, 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 circle cast, circle conjure. Breathe. Okay. So we're going to light our candles. Okay. So light any candles that you have. Where's my matches? Lighting candles. Don't burn your fingers. See, this candle's been very nice. It's got a little hole in the side where I can put the match in to light it. That's very considerate of this little candle. So the candlelight is shining in the mirror. Yeah. Sometimes you have to give it a little bit of help. So I want you to just close your eyes. Ring off for that. So closing the eyes and breathing. So I'm going to take you through alpha brainwave state, theta, and delta. Okay. So you might feel things when this happens. That's good. Hi, Robin. Hi, Wendy. So Robin and Wendy, just make sure you do a little bit of grounding. Yeah. I'm about to take you all into alpha, theta, and delta or brainwave states. Okay, which will get you ready. It's like a fast track to meditative brainwave state. Yeah. So Robin and Wendy, breathe, settle, do a little bit of grounding, and then we're in, yeah? Okay. I'm hoping you'll be able to hear that. Well, it's the energy anyway. It's the intention, it's the energy. If you're wondering why I'm holding it here, that's the microphone. I'm not doing Wonder Woman or, you know, anything like that. Or Superman. So this is taking you, so you might be in a beta wave, brainwave state, which is when you're like meerkat, yeah? Alpha wave is when you are relaxed, but your brain's still alert, yeah? Ooh. Breathing. Wendy and Robin, grounding. One more. Oh, my hands. It's so warm today. My hands have gone all sweaty. Can't hold the tuning forks properly. Right, so I'm taking you into theta wave, which is meditative state, yeah? This is the perfect meditative brainwave state. Breathing. Please excuse the ambient noise and all the nights to be noisy outside. It has to be tonight. Breathe. One more of those. So I might just leave it there actually. So your brain should be feeling nice and relaxed, same as your body. Okay. So we're gazing into our mirror, or if you've got the 3 mirrors, it's the idea of the 3 mirrors is it creates that kind of air of mystery as the candle is shining in all 3 mirrors and is being reflected around. Okay. So like I said earlier, when you're gazing at the mirror, kind of through the candle, if you like, it's like you let your eyes slightly unfocus. Okay. So it's like a daydream. That's the way I kind of see it. When you're daydreaming, that's what happens with your eyes and your brain. Yeah. So finding that place where your eyes are comfortable, relaxed, slightly looking through your mirror, keeping the breath relaxed. And as you bring in your intention or your question, hold that steady in your mind, gazing into the mirror, breathing. Don't hold your breath. Breathe. So you might see the mirror beginning to fog up, or you might just be seeing images, flashes. It will always be personal to the individual, yeah? There's no one size fits all here. Breathe. And when these visions appear, try not to kind of hold on to them. Just let them float, almost like clouds across the sky. Breathe. Sometimes it can help to slightly close the eyes. Remember to keep breathing. Keep breathing. So if the images have stopped, just close the eyes and take a few breaths. If you're still in, if you're still in the vision, stay there. Keep breathing. So if the visions have stopped, just take a few deep breaths. You can snuff your candle if you want to. And breathing. Bringing you back to alpha brainwave state. Slowly. Breathing. Hi, Della. So you can keep the eyes closed if you want to. So just to ground us and bring us back. It's a different chime this time. This is Sufi. This one's called. Still a Zephyr chime. It's called Sufi. Hi, Connie. So for anyone that came in kind of halfway through, definitely, if you're interested in doing mirror magic, definitely check out the replay. It'll be in the group, yeah? We'll have a little Q&A as well. once we've closed the circle. Okay. So just rubbing the hands together. This creates really nice energy in the palms of the hands. You can place over the eyes. I'm not going to place mine over my eyes because I've got cinnamon oil on the palms of my hands, so that could be a bit ouchy. But just place your palms over your over your eyes. Empty of time. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to close the circle. And then we'll do Q&A. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the God and the Goddess be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Blessed be. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely go back and rewatch, redo, because I think we were there for maybe 20 minutes, which to begin with is quite, you know, that can be quite a challenge to sit for 20 minutes like that. So if that was too much, then maybe sit for 10 minutes, yeah, and build it up. You know, if this was your first time ever doing mirror magic, absolutely, you know, 10 minutes is fine. There are no rules here, yeah. So definitely go back, rewatch. Oh, lots of loves. Lovely. That's okay. That's okay, people. It's not like if we was at a venue, you know, because I used to be really strict with that. When I used to teach yoga and workshops, if people were late, they didn't get in. I was a bit of a sergeant major, actually. Shh, don't tell anyone. But that's the great thing about, you know, Facebook Live, teaching online, is that there is none of that. You know, people can go back, they can rewatch it, they can do it, they can learn and keep doing that as well. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Mandy. When you first start this kind of thing, it does make you want to go to sleep. But the more you do it, the more you can train your mind to be razor sharp when you're doing that. Yeah. So definitely go back. You know, you can do this work anytime. It's only because of Rama's day, so it was around the mirror. Yeah. But you can do scrying anytime. One thing I would say, you know, in the dark is probably better than trying to do it in the daytime, because you're going to see a better reflection in the mirror. Definitely like incense. It's really smoky in here. Surprised I'm not coughing my guts out. Definitely use a candle, and, you know, use a mirror that you've already got, or you can make. I mean, we made our own scrying mirrors, yeah. And all that is is a photo frame, a cheap photo frame. On our website, the Witch's Bazaar, in the VIP area, under further knowledge, there's the instructions on how to make this scrying mirror and then to consecrate it and charge it, yeah, and to set it so only you can use it as well with a secret password, yeah. It's very cool. So that's on the Witch's Bazaar. You have to sign up to get the further knowledge. It only takes a couple of seconds, but it's in there. It's in dark moon work. Dark moon is perfect for any kind of work like this, yeah. But you can do it anytime. Like I say, as long as it's dark, because it works better. Really enjoyed it. I didn't see any images, but I definitely keep trying it. Absolutely. The first time I did stuff like this, I didn't see anything. Didn't help because the incense I was burning made my eyes water. So all I could see was tears. Oh dear. So I only used a tiny bit of that one tonight, because I didn't want to be sitting here with tears streaming down my face. But once I've relaxed, it's all in the letting go, yeah. So let go of anything, you know. It's like, well, you know, if I see something, I see something. If I don't, I don't. Some people see mad visuals. Other people will just see like smoky tendrils. For me, I get my face changes. It becomes these other different things. It's just really bizarre. Weird. At one point I looked like some kind of alien. Yeah. No idea, but it was quite bizarre. It looked like something out of Star Trek Voyager, actually. My eyes, the incense kept going in my eyes. Yeah, absolutely. I'd have to ask what incense you're using, because when the first time I ever did this, I used wormwood and mugwort, which, as I found out, it's not everyone has like a reaction to it, but I particularly, when I used, because the room was absolutely full of smoke. Yeah, you couldn't see anything, let alone the mirror. So no wonder my eyes were watering. And so tonight I've put my incense over there on the water altar, so it wasn't right in my face. Because I mean, I love it when it's right in front of the mirror, but then, you know, dragon's blood's very powerful. So maybe next time, Tracy, have your incense, you know, a little bit further away. Because what I did, I just stacked it all on the coals. And then once it's gone, it's gone. Rather than having to, you know, keep topping it up. So have a think about where you're going to place your incense next time, definitely. But that's just learning. That's just learning what works, you know, what you need to tweak, which is the experimentation, which is what I love about this stuff. Yeah, it is amazing. Does anyone else want to share any other experiences? Mandy says the reflection of my candle was much bigger and brighter, longer in the mirror. Yeah, definitely. It's weird, and you can even do a little bit of candle magic with this. You can ask the candle a question, yeah, and a big yes is when the candle flame gets bigger, yeah. So I did ask my candle a couple of questions, and it kind of flickered and went a bit bigger. So that, to me, that's a yes. I've got no scroll, so I'm trying to see what people. So I really enjoyed it. See images, definitely keep trying it. Cool. Would anyone else like to share, you know, anything that they might have seen in their mirror? I mean, if you want to keep it to yourself, that's fine. Because obviously your intention or your question is personal to you. I was going to go through the crystals, actually, that I've got. and what they are for if you wanted to use them in the future. So I've got an aquamarine there. It's quite a nice piece of aquamarine. Robin, since I handed my path over to the gods, I'm doing better at following here. So much is opening up for me. Absolutely. Me and Ian, we talk about this stuff all the time. It's like the synchronicities that happen. Peaceful realm was what I had. Excellent. Joanna, definitely. I need some more practice. Absolutely, but cool new experience. I really enjoyed it. Cool. It's all in the practice. That's all it ever is. It's honing those skills because we've already got those skills. Yeah, it's just we've forgotten how to use them. So it's remembering first of all, and then honing those skills, which is, you know, that there is no substitute for practice. There's no easy hack for practice. I can honestly say that. Crystals can help. That's why I use crystals, because they're a big help for me to doing this kind of work. So that's a bit of aquamarine there. Aquamarine. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about these. Good for meditation. So if you get a bit fidgety during meditation, that's a good stone. Yeah. It's also very good when you're in meditation for shielding the aura. Yeah. So it creates a shield, and it's good for accessing higher states of consciousness, which is what we were doing this evening. Yeah. You're contacting. That's why I took you to a theta state of brainwave. Yeah. The reason I didn't go delta is because delta is even more kind of intense. So I left it at theta. Yeah. As we progress through this kind of work, I'll definitely take you to delta. And there's even a gamma as well, which is even more interesting. Anyway, I digress. So what else do we have here? Amethyst. Amethyst, everyone's heard of amethyst. Just a little bit there that we've got. Perfect stone for your crown, your third eye, knowledge, higher consciousness, all that kind of work. Schedule is great for me, and I live by my crystals. Yes, aquamarine is amazing. That's the only bit I've got actually. And I can't even remember where I got this from. I think it was one of these kind of. No, I think that was in Glastonbury. There was this mad bloke who had a stall in Glastonbury, just on the side of the road, selling crystals, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got that piece. Yeah, amazing guy. He was a bit of a Del boy. Funny enough, his name was Derek. But he was a proper Del boy. The bronzite, which I put around, I have 5 pieces which I put around if I feel the need when I cast a circle. It's very protective. Yeah. So it creates a safe space when you're in a meditation. Yeah. Which is what it's all about. Finding those safe spaces. Cerussite, which is one I mentioned earlier. Very high vibration stone. And it facilitates the exploration of extraterrestrial past lives. Love this. This is one of my all-time favorite crystals. And I was holding that and the aquamarine during that. And when I took it off, I had the little beads. It's like the crystal had done its little job with my hand. It's like little tiny little beads of water from where it was active. Don't have any crystals. Can you recommend a few that would be good to start with? Does the darkness of the amethyst make a difference? Okay, so bear with me 1 second. little bit of a musical interlude. So, oh goodness. So I'm trying to find my all folders. That's what I want. Della, yes. In the second course, which you got a scholarship for, hey, I think it's in module 4. There is a PDF of like crystals to begin with, yeah. So you can go into module 4 and grab that, yeah. And there is also a list of suppliers as well in there. People that I use myself. One of my friends, her and her partner, they run a Facebook group which sells crystals, and their crystals are amazing and they're very reasonably priced as well. But there's a whole list of suppliers and a list of like kind of crystals to begin with, yeah. So try not to overcomplicate these because so some of these crystals they're what they're called, the crystals of the new consciousness. It's just a label, but some of them are quite high vibration. So it's horses for courses, really. You can start with those crystals, or you can start with, you know, just quartzes and things like that. Amethyst, the darkness of the amethyst. I don't think it makes a difference. My kind of feeling with crystals, if I'm actually going to a shop to buy them, I will pick them up and I will hold them. But there have been times when I book crystals online where I've been scrolling down the page and it'll just shout at me. It's like, okay, I'll buy you then. So, and they're, you know, crystals will shout at you. They will. We picked up it's like a little tiny vase. It's about that big. It's a really nice shaped piece of crystal, and I wasn't sure what it was. And this was in a charity shop, yeah. And I said to it, I said, "What are you? Can you tell me what you are?" And it shouted really loudly in my ear, "Bloodstone!" I'm like, "Ian, it's bloodstone." They will tell you when you know when they have found their home with you. Believe me. I suppose the only thing around that, Robin, is what resonates for you. Is, in my experience, you know, if that is true for you, then go with that. Yeah. That's really all you can ever do. If it resonates with you, if you are more drawn to a darker amethyst, then go with it. Yeah. This piece here, it's got quite a lot of quite almost like lavender color. It's almost stripy, but it's not a chevron. It's not a chevron amethyst. There's a couple of little dark bits on that bit, but it's mostly like a lavender color on this one. Because, you know, no one crystal is going to be the same as another. So if you can get to a shop, an actual physical place, then touch them, you know, pick them up, hold them, you know, place them on your head, you know. Don't be afraid to do that. You know, because the owners of the shop will know exactly what you're doing. I promise you. It's great, isn't it? We love it. What else do we have here? Oh yes, and bronzite, BRONZITE. It's kind of like a browny black, and it's got little flecks in it. I can't remember who asked about bronzite. Someone asked about bronzite. It not really like goldstone, but it's got those kind of flecks in it. Yeah, highly protective. Really good if you want, if you know, you want to create a safe space for any kind of meditation, any kind of psychic work, anything like that. Right, angel wing calcite. I love calcites. Anyone that's seen me on here knows I love calcites, and this is just stunning. Found this in Dorset, actually, in Swanage. There's some very cool crystal shops in Swanage in Dorset. Aha, Robin. Cool. I see where you are on this. Go with the relationship with you and your crystals. Absolutely. It's got to resonate with you. It's like anything. You know, as we go through our life, you know, if something doesn't resonate with you, then you got to question why you're still doing it. And it's usually through some kind of guilt or fear or something like that. So there'll be a reason why you're still doing those things that don't resonate with you. But it's digging, yeah. I like to dig stuff out. I love that. Some people don't like that. I'm a digger, me. Wouldn't say the darker amethyst the better, but from the point of quality, then normally the darker is more expensive. Oh, right. I found this to be the case, especially with the large clusters and cathedrals. Oh, wow. I've got pieces of amethyst. Ian's more drawn to amethyst than I am. We do have a large point that's Thoth has got that at the moment in our window that way. So I've never really been overly drawn to amethyst. I'm more kind of like in that kind of vein. I'm more quartz, clear quartz. Pardon me, or quartz clusters, things like that. That's more kind of where I sit with that. Cool. I love that. I love that. When you get the little, you get stuff going in the chat box. What it's about. Right. Angel wing, done that. Oh, crown chakra. Angel wing. Crown chakra. Yeah. So that's why that's here. Yes, higher powers. So that facilitates that kind of communication. My lovely piece of carnelian. If you ever have been in situations where you beat yourself over the head with a blunt instrument, carnelian is your stone. Yeah. It is amazing. It doesn't just ground you, it really helps you. You know, this crystal helped me through some really crappy times. Yeah. And I actually used to clutch it to my heart center at night, yeah, and it used to disappear. It used to, I swear to God, it used to jump out of the bed and disappear under the bed, not just next to the bed, but under the bed. Weird. So carnelian is always my go-to for any kind of grounding, insecurity, anything like that. It is amazing. Also very good for your blood, tissues, any kind of internal stuff. Yeah, very, very good. Love carnelian. One of my favorites. And carnelian is magic as well because it never needs cleansing, and it will actually cleanse and charge other crystals if you put a piece in a bowl with your other crystals. Love it. Dumortierite. Can't really see that in this light. I have got my head torch here actually. Don't know if that will shine the light on it at all. No, that's a shit light edge. Let's forget that idea. So dumortierite is another one for meditation, clairaudience as well. So if you hear spirit or you want to work on that, then that's a good one to use. Why is it on the altar? Communication with spirit. That's why I put it on the altar. Yeah, spirit communication, and it can access past lives as well. Fluorite, there's a huge massive bit of fluorite here which you can't see, I'm not going to, oh, I could actually. Let's move that out of the way. It's very heavy. Like a massive piece. A little while ago, there was this amazing crystal stall in my local town of Dartford. Couldn't believe it, because nothing ever like that arrives in Dartford. Nothing interesting ever happens in Dartford, apart from here, of course. Yeah, this little crystal stall turned up. And we're like, ooh, wow. Do you know, I paid a tenner for that. £10 for this amazing piece of fluorite, which sits on the water altar normally. But because it deflects negativity, and that's electromagnetic as well, yeah, I thought I'm going to put it on here tonight. So yes, that's my lovely large piece of fluorite. Very, very cool. What else do we have? Lemon chrysoprase, which is a very interesting little stone. To me, it looks like a sweet, and I want to eat it. So some crystals are like that, aren't they? I find calcites are like that. They're so waxy, you just want to eat them. Don't do that, though. Don't eat your crystals. Lemon chrysoprase, deeply meditative. So that's why that's on the altar. Yeah, aids with meditation. So together with the aquamarine, it can really help facilitate your meditation. Yeah, which is very cool. Fluorite, I've talked about fluorite. Oh, blue halite. That's this little tiny one here. You can see that. Halite can be quite expensive. I think I've got that bit. I'm in London somewhere. But it heightens your intuition, which is why it's on the altar. Yeah. I know. It is so cool, isn't it? I bought loads of crystals there, actually. What I did is I went down there one day and I said, oh, I'll have that and that and that and that and that. Can I give you a deposit and come back tomorrow? She said, yeah. So I got these all these amazing crystals for, you know, silly money. It was quite amazing. I was very impressed. They didn't stay for long, though. Unfortunately, they didn't last long in Dartford. It's such a shame. I think they went to the next town over, and we never saw them again. Anyway, iolite, tiny little piece. As far as I know, it only comes in little pieces like that. I've never seen a big piece of iolite, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not around. Iolite is the vision stone. It's like a dark blue. You can't see it in this light, so it definitely corresponds to your third eye. So it's a vision stone. So whenever you're doing any kind of visualization, meditation, vision quests, scrying, anything like that, iolite is really cool to hold or place on the body if you wanted to. There's no reason why you can't do that. Nummite is another one. You saw this one the other day. Nummite, I love nummite. It's an alchemy stone. So it moves and changes things, yeah. I love nummite. And they reckon it's the oldest mineral on Earth. Don't know how true that is, but hey, they like to say it. It is a sorcerer's stone, and it strengthens your auric shield. So when you're doing any kind of work like this, nummite is very cool to have around you or on you, whatever you like. I just love nummite, actually. The thing with nummite, to be very clear with your intention with nummite. So it's perfect if you are doing something specific like scrying. If you were doing a meditation where you weren't actually focused on a particular goal, then you might need to program it, yeah, for something specific. because it likes to be told what to do. Does Nummite? It likes to be told what its purpose is. So that's Nummite. And then the last one I've got here is the Super 7. I don't think I've got that one on my list. But this is like Super 7. Quite a small piece that I've got there. It's got 7 different crystals in it. I can't remember what they are. But one of them's rutile. You got quartz in there. There is many, well, there's seven different crystals in there. And it's an ascension stone. Basically, it does everything. It's like a powerful does all crystal. Yeah, it's called Super 7. That little piece was £15, so it's not a cheap stone. But what did I have? It was a tooth thing. When my wisdom tooth started moving again, I plonked that on it, and the pain went straight away. Yeah. So it's very powerful. Super 7, that is. Okay, that's all my crystals I've got here. And like I said, if you want to make your own scrying mirror, the instructions for that are on thewitchesbazaar.com in the VIP lounge. So you need to make sure you sign up to be able to access that. So I'm looking for my piece of material for my thing. No, it's gone. There it is. And it's in Further Knowledge. Another little tip, if you are using a particular mirror for scrying work, yeah, definitely cover it with black or purple material, yeah, when you're not using it. It's like any mirror, yeah, when you're not using it, it is a portal, yeah, any mirror. But if you have actually created a mirror specifically for scrying, that is a portal, yeah. Definitely on the hunt for a piece of Super 7. Super 7 is amazing. I have seen it on eBay, and my guys, they are called, what are they called? Keystone crystals. I had the last piece of that particular batch, but if you ask them, if you join the group and you ask them, they can get stuff in for you. Like a Ferrari of crystals, absolutely. This is definitely the Ferrari of crystals. And there is actually something red in there as well. There is some type of red crystal. I've got my little eyeglass on it, yeah. And it's quite amazing. It's like a whole world in there. Oh, and the other thing about Super 7, there's usually a being, some kind of like higher consciousness being in them as well, which can guide you through any kind of journeying you're doing, or just through your life in general. So they're very, very cool. Yes, definitely the Ferrari. It has kind of like where it's got rutile in it, yeah. Oh me, it's like it's got go faster stripes. So yeah, definitely Ferrari of crystals. I like that. That's very cool. Oh, I nearly forgot as well. I did mention this earlier, but I'm going to mention it again. Optical calcite. Yeah. Optical calcite. It's really nice when you place it on your head because it's cool for a start. But if you meditate with it on your third eye, it helps you to see things. So that's why this is on the altar. Yeah. It corresponds to the element of fire as well, believe it or not. It's also called Icelandic calcite, I think. But it's also known as optical calcite, and that is its natural formation. Yeah, it's like a weird, I think it's called rhomboid when it forms like that. So yeah, Very, very cool. And that's got a thing in the middle of it. It's like a being in the middle of it. It's quite mad. It's like a bit of, it actually looks like an angel or a wing of an angel in the middle of it there. It's very cool. Okay. Oh my goodness, we've gone over time again. Oh God, I've got to stop doing that. Ramble on. I ramble on, as Led Zeppelin said. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that, everybody. Like I say, anything you did see, journal it in your book of shadows, and definitely go back and, you know, try it again and keep practicing, because when you get that aha moment where, you know, everything falls away and you completely go in it with no expectations whatsoever and you see stuff, it's like, oh my God. It's time for a Muppet face. It is amazing when it happens, yeah. So definitely go back and revisit, you know, whenever you've got a chance to. This one will also go up on YouTube, and it will also be in the Curious Novice course. I will put that in there as well. So you can access it through the group, through YouTube, and in the actual course. Yeah. Okay, so today's Thursday. So our next Facebook Live will be Sunday for Earth Day. We're really looking forward to that. We're going to have a little bit of a talk about just, you know, eco-friendly, how to, you know, but it's going to be a discussion. It's not us telling you what to do. We want, you know, we want a conversation going, yeah. And then, you know, we're going to do a bit of drumming, a bit of chanting. Just have a bit of fun, really. That's Sunday. I can't remember what time. I don't think I can access it on my phone. It won't let me. But it's in events. So definitely come along for that Sunday afternoon. And yeah, enjoy your experimenting with your scrying work, because it is so, so cool. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Cool. Blessed be, everybody. And we will see you on Sunday for Earth Day. Right, blessings all.